flour is 245 grams.
Okay.
We use this. So add them gradually.
Why you not just pouring it at once? Is there a reason?
It has to incorporate properly. Understand?
Okay.
To avoid this lumpy.
Okay. So when we're growing up, we always see when they make cake, they put all those flavors in bottles. You don't use all that anymore.
Sometimes some people use the chocolate flavor for their chocolate cake, but me, since I've already added the coffee and it has given it that coffee-like kind of smell, I don't need the chocolate. The chocolate flavor. It's optional.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
So this is our 1 teaspoon of half teaspoon of coffee.
Any kind of coffee?
Any kind of coffee.
Okay.
Then this is our hot boiling water. As you can see, it just came out from the fire. Mix it.
It has to be properly boiled, right?
Yes. Then mix all together. We're using 2 pans.
Okay.
To avoid
So whenever you hear that montage and you see this face, just know that we are ready to have a conversation. Very warm greetings and welcome to The Conversation. We are reaching you from Kaftan's Television here, the nation's capital, Abuja. Of course, I am Annabel Orji. But before we go ahead, we'll first start by taking our quote. And the first quote we'll be taking today is from Dean Cones, who is an American author. And he once said, "Where there is cake, there is hope, and there's always cake." I love that one. And the next one is from Giuseppe Caputo, who is a comedian, a Colombian writer, I beg your pardon. And he said, "Love is like a cake. You have to cook it well to be able to savour it. Otherwise, you risk pulling out raw or burned." Wow. Okay. Our third one is from Gino Lino, who is a TV host and comedian, once said, "If you give everyone a piece of cake, you'll get even more than you need." Wow. And our last one is from Scott Adams, who is an American author and cartoonist. He once said, "I love you like a greedy child loves cake." Wow. I'm sure a lot of people are wondering why cake. What's it about cake? But then you get to find out later on, because today we are not talking politics. We are talking cake. So if you are a cake lover like me, gather around, pull a seat, get your glass cup of water, your freshly made juice or smoothie works better for you, because we are about to learn how to bake sweet cakes. And my guest on the show today is Yvonne Oche. She is the CEO of Eve's Sweet Treats here in the nation's capital, Abuja. It is great to have you on the show today, ma'am.
Thank you for having me.
Great. So tell us, let's get to meet you first. Why cake? Why not just be a teacher? Why not be something else? Why must it be cake?
Okay. After school in 2010, I got married, had my first child, had my second child. So I was at home for a while, seeking for white-collar job. So it wasn't coming forth.
Okay.
I looked around at what I am passionate about. So I decided to go into cake making.
Okay.
Since I'm passionate about it, so it's better I make it
a profession.
Make it a profession.
So how long have you been baking?
I've been baking for the past 7 years now.
Oh wow, that's a long time. Yeah. How's the business?
It's going smoothly.
Is it something that anybody can decide to venture into?
If you are not passionate about cake making, I would advise you don't even go into it at all, because it's taxing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it is.
So it has to be about passion first before you can bake cake.
Yeah, you have to be passionate about it before you should go into it.
Okay, now, why is it that, because you talked about passion, now I'm just wondering, when you go to wedding events or you go to a birthday, the first thing that comes to people's mind, especially ladies, when they first of all get into the reception, they're already searching for the cake. and who bakes the cake. So why is everyone, what is it about cake that makes people like, let's see what the cake design looks like?
Okay. There is this kind of beauty it adds to every occasion. Like they say, an event without cake is just like a meeting.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
it is. It adds beauty to the occasion. You understand?
All right. So, and then why is it actually important to have a writing on a cake, especially the ones that have been decorated? Why do you have to have a writing on it? And there's some people who tell you that, no, I'm particular about what you write on your cake.
Okay.
What's so special?
You can use a cake to pass a message.
Okay.
Yeah. You have your friends, you want to celebrate them. So you pass a message. You can also write a love note. That's why we have anniversary cakes, cakes for anniversary, where I don't know whether you've seen a cake where the whole body of the cake is decorated and also some words written on it. So you are in a form of passing a message, or you are in a form of celebrating a dear friend through the cake. Yeah.
All right. So now I heard some people say that I don't eat cake. I hate cake. Have you come across such people before?
Yes, I have.
What would people say they don't like cake? Cake of all things, as sweet as cake is.
There are some people that are not really that sweet tooth kind of person.
Okay.
So they don't eat cake, but they still order for cake. You understand? There are some people that don't like cake. I have a friend that once told me that she doesn't like cake, but when it comes to mine, that she actually loves mine because it's rich, it's not too sweet, it's rich.
What does rich mean? Like not much sugar?
Not much sugar.
So what makes it sweet?
Yeah, the eggs, the milk, and other ingredients.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
You must not necessarily add too much sugar to a cake.
Oh, okay.
To make it a cake. No.
Okay.
It's the richness. Yeah. Thank you.
All right. So, how would you describe your personal style when it comes to decorating cakes?
Okay. Personal style.
Okay. So, like, I mean, what kind of decoration do you prefer? How would you describe the frosting? Is that what you call it?
Yeah, frosting.
Okay.
Frosting. As for me, I am the fondant person.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I love making fondant cakes.
Instead of the butter?
Yeah, it's of recent I started making buttercream.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, buttercream, whipping cream. Okay, I'm the fondant kind of person. I can actually beg a client to make fondant cake instead of the buttercream or whipping cream cake.
Why do you prefer the fondant though?
Okay, the fondant cake, you can add various designs. There can be a fold, but you turn it into a design.
Okay.
Yes. But as for the whipping cream cake or the buttercream cake, once you've made a mistake, it will be obvious. You understand? And I'm somebody that likes, what will I say? I like to work. Okay. So when making a fondant cake, you get to work to bring out more work to bring out the beauty of the cake. Yeah, thank you.
So have you ever had any situation where you deliver to a customer or client and they tell you that they're not satisfied with what they just got?
If I must say, there is no baker in this planet Earth that have not experienced such. I have. If I tell you I haven't, I should be lying to you. Okay, it happens when the client refuses to give you a particular design to work with.
So they just tell you work with your own design?
Yeah, because most of my clients, they always tell me to work with my design because they trust my judgment. But there are some situations whereby you work with your design and you end up delivering the cake. At the end of the day, the client will say, I'm not satisfied. Yvonne, I don't like this. I am not satisfied with this.
So at that point, what happens?
At that point, as for me, I might decide to make another cake for them or to go back and redesign it to make them happy.
All right, so since we'll be baking a cake today, what cake are we baking?
Okay, we'll be making decadent chocolate cake.
What's decadent chocolate cake? What does it look like?
Like
strictly chocolate?
Yeah, it's usually moist.
Okay.
Made with cocoa and other ingredients.
Like raw cocoa, not
the chocolate. You know, chocolates are usually made from cocoa. So we'll be making the chocolate cake using cocoa powder.
Oh,
yeah,
great. All right, viewers, so I'm sure you would like to see what a chocolate cake from start to finish looks like, and then decorating one. So you come with us as we go straight to the bakery, so Yvonne's bakery, to see what it looks like, and afterwards make sure you bake your own. Let's go there. We'll be right back. When we're growing up, we always see when they make cake, they put all those flavors in bottles. You don't use all that anymore.
Sometimes some people use the chocolate flavor for their chocolate cake, but me, since I've already added the coffee and it has given it that.
Those chocolate bars you find.
Chocolate bars, yes.
You find in grocery stores.
Yes, yes. You can grate them. You can grate them into the.
Will that one give you that bittersweet taste then?
I don't think. I don't think it will, because I have not done that one. I'm used to this.
Okay. Wow, I love the color.
Then we'll bring our pan that has already been prepared.
Okay.
We prepared our pan, so we just turn it into it. Some people sieve this, but me, I don't. I find it messy when sieving it into the pan. I just turn it.
So why are they sieving, so that you don't have those
lumps? So that was why I filtered all the ingredients. You saw me do it. So can I get the pans, please? As you can see, we have our chocolate butter. We're using 2 pans.
Okay.
To avoid.
Is there a measurement when someone wants to buy, like, because I need, like the 8-inch cake?
Yes.
How do you measure what you pour into it?
Okay, you can use your measuring scale.
Okay.
To measure it. You can decide to measure 250 grams into the pan. Okay. Like this, what I'm doing, the pan I'm using is a 9 inches pan. Oh, okay. Yeah, a 9 inches pan.
What is this called? Is it ordinary paper?
Baking paper. It's also called parchment paper.
Okay.
Parchment paper.
Now, there's something I always find out when they finish pouring in the cake into the pan. Sometimes, I don't know if it's just me. I feel like some of these batter looks smaller than the other one, but when it comes out from the oven, it looks like everywhere.
Yeah,
the cake is almost everywhere.
That's why we have the rising. That's the work of the rising agent. That's the baking powder and the baking soda. Yes. So we have our batter ready to get into the oven.
So how many minutes are we cooking?
Okay, let's say 30 to 45 minutes.
45 minutes. That's because it's chocolate cake?
Yes.
So if it were red velvet?
No, red velvet cooks same time with chocolate cake. But when it comes to the fruit cake and the vanilla cake, it lasts longer.
Why does a chocolate cake or a red velvet cake have to cook? Is it lesser than the vanilla cake? Okay,
as you can see, this chocolate butter is kind of light.
Okay.
The vanilla and the fruity kind of cake, they are a little bit thicker than this. Yeah, thicker than this. And also, the fruit cake has raisins in it and other kind of fruits. So it requires a gradual baking process.
Oh, great. Yeah. Okay, great. So that's like when we're growing up, we always see we're not used to this paper, this baking paper, but we used to just get the pan, then they will get the brush, and then just use oil, wrap and then pour it.
Butter.
So that all those, they don't do that anymore.
No, they do.
Okay.
It depends on your choice.
Okay.
Like this kind. Yeah.
Awesome. Welcome back. All right, so fluffy is this supposed to be?
You see, after the whole creaming, it's supposed to be light and
Oh, okay.
fluffy. Yeah.
Okay, okay. So what's this decoration? Is this the fondant or the
This is the whipping cream decoration.
whipping cream?
Yeah.
All right, all right. That means you don't need to mix a lot of things. You already have a pack of whipping cream powder.
Yeah, you just need only water or milk, but I prefer to use water.
Okay.
Yeah.
So while that is still on, like for you have clients who would prefer either the fondant or the whipping cream, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So then if you have to do the whipping cream, how do you package it? How do you carry it around? Because I know it can be really messy if you're not careful.
It depends on the way you... I'll use it for
another cake.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So why do you have to leave this part?
No, I just decided to because we have another cake in the oven.
Okay.
So I'll use this for crumb coating, then I'll use this to do the finishing.
Okay, so that means you have to like get two different to make chocolate cake and even decorate chocolate cake. It's been a wonderful time having this discussion with you.
You're welcome. Thanks for having me.
Thank you so much. Yeah. All right, viewers, that's all we can take for today. We've been chatting with Yvonne Oche, who is the CEO of A's Sweet Treats, and it's been a wonderful time learning how to bake a chocolate cake and how to decorate a chocolate cake. That's the makeshift one. Thank you so much for tuning in. Like I said before, I would like you to try it on and then send us videos, send us pictures on all of our social media handles now showing on your screen. And in case you want to watch this again, and again, you will definitely find it on our YouTube channel at Kaftan TV. I will see you next time. Keep watching The Conversation because you never know who my next guest will be and what I will be discussing of next till I come to your screens again. My name is Annabel Orji. God bless you and yours, and God bless Nigeria.